Hey guys, this is Jaden. Welcome back to a brand new video, and this time we're in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. We got a fantastic qualifying again. We start on pole position. We were almost 5/10 faster than Nico Rosberg in qualifying. It's fantastic. We were quickest all through practice, all through qualifying 1, 2 and 3, so fantastic. McLaren yet again on the front row of the grid. So an 18 lap race, we'll be stopping on lap 8, maybe, as we're currently leading the teammate challenge. Alright, 18 laps ahead of us, see you on the grid for the Canadian Grand Prix. So Benji on pole, Nico Rosberg second, I think there's Vettel third, Hamilton a little further down the order, Weber down the field as well. Alright, 3 lights, 5 lights in Canada, and we're away in the Canadian Grand Prix. Very slow start to the race, that's for sure. So just having trouble steering the car. Oh, so the track is wet. So the track's wet actually, but there's no rain. Wow, I only just noticed that. So we're sliding with the back end. So we can pick up speed on the straights. Yellow flags in the middle sector again. So we can pick up speed on the straights. It's just under braking and getting back on the power is where we're going to struggle because the track is wet. No wonder we got to wait for a slow start. No wonder we couldn't turn going down to the first corner. So everyone going into the pits for intermediate tyres by the looks of it. So we're staying out. So we're going to stay out on the soft tyre, the option tyre. So the track, you can see the dry line forming now. So we can afford to get out of the corner a lot quicker. So we're just going to follow the dry line because the track is wet in every other place. Lose the back end. So we have a pretty handy gap over Sebastian Vettel, 12 seconds. So we finish lap 2 now. In the lead again, in the lead still. We set the fastest lap of the race. We're just trying to find a grip because the track is wet, and if you get off the racing line, it stuffs up just like right there. Use a flashback because, you know, just can. So the track just hopefully can dry out. So the track definitely drying out now, so hopefully we can get these tyres up to speed. It's like Brazil at the end of last season. So we complete lap 3 as well now. So this early stage should help us a little bit. So Vettel and Hamilton have jumped people in the pit stop. As Rosberg sets the fastest lap of the race up. So the track drying out now, so this should favour me. This should favour Benji a little bit more. He can get up to racing speed and just roar until lap 8, another 5 laps away. They can get on the gas a lot earlier too, coming out of the corner. They pulled away by a little bit over Sebastian Vettel early on in this race. Taking that last chicane perfectly. So we're faster than anyone in the first sector as Webber sets the fastest lap of the race. Settling into the groove now. So coming up to the hairpin. I'm not even sure what corner don't even know what number of corner it is. So I think we might be pulling away from Sebastian here. So it looks like the car ahead's got a problem. Hopefully it doesn't get in our way. It goes straight to the pits as we cut the chicane by accident. So we could go on to win our 7th race of this, 6th race of the season. And McLaren have won every single race. Australia, Malaysia, China, Bahrain, Spain, Monaco, and by the looks of it now Canada. But it's only early stages of the Grand Prix. Anything can happen. Another 3 laps before we go into the pit stop, into our first pit stop. Hopefully our only pit stop. So Raikkonen, the fastest man on the circuit. So we can talk. So this race we're not getting as many updates as what we were in Monaco from the engineer. So 2 laps until we do our pit stop, so end at lap 8. So for this lap and next lap, we need to nail it. The clouds start to disappear from the Montreal circuit. So we're definitely pulling away from Hamilton, not by much though. Take this chicane perfectly yet again. So we're stopping this lap. So I think we definitely are pulling away from Hamilton, as Hamilton has now got past Seb. So we use a little bit of curves coming up to the uphill chicane. So going on to the prime tyres, so hopefully we pull out in front of Lewis. Put it in a lean mix for the pit stop. .9-second pit stop, fantastic from the crew. So we'll pull out in front of the field.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track. You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your time.
So put it in, even though we put it in the lead, let's put it up to rich mix.
We think the car behind is running on 4 red. He's trying to close the gap.
So we're only running in rich mix so we can get these tyres up to temperature faster. So our strategy has worked out better than everyone else's. So we'll have fresh rubber as their tyres will be starting to degrade, and we can pull away. No doubt I'll probably have to go back for another set of tyres towards the end of this race. So pretty much tyres back up to temperature now. Over a 1 second gap back to Lewis. Took that chicane a little bit too rough, but doesn't matter. 2 seconds is the gap just about. 1.968 is the time between Benji and Lewis. Brake a little late for the chicane, for the downhill chicane. Lap 10 out of 18 now. So what is the gap between Lewis and I? 1.6. So he gained on us in that middle sector. But how much can we pull away between now and the end of the race? So it's 1.2 seconds, so Hamilton gaining on us just a tad, a little bit. Our tyres still getting up to temperature. So we set the fastest middle sector. And we pulled a 10th out of Lewis' first sector. So we're still fast at the moment. 1.4 seconds between Benji and Lewis. And down the back straight. So, first flashback in a long time actually. Let's see what happened. So we lost the back end coming out of that chicane. And we set the fastest lap of the race, I believe. So Lewis running full race to try and catch up to the back of Benji. So we're now going to start pulling away from Lewis as we have the fresher rubber. .666 second is the time. We ran a little deep in the hairpin, so that might cost us in the third sector. It might even cost us time to Lewis. We hit the wall of champions. So we have cars coming out of the pits. We have to be mindful of them. So Glock has to get out of the way and let us through. I think Lewis might have got DRS on us. But it wasn't enough in the end. The Toro Rosso has fresh rubber and they'll be pulling away anytime soon. We They're 5+ laps worth of fuel.
Coming onto a lap car. Be careful when overtaking.
Turning up to Rich Mix. We should last to the end as we get past Ricardo. We run deep into the chicane again. So we put in all rich mix, hopefully that can start, hopefully we can start pulling away from Lewis. So we set the fastest lap of the race on lap 15, or on lap 14, 5 laps from the end.
Brilliant laps. You're driving as well as I've ever seen. This is exactly what we need until the end.
So Andy Knight, our race engineer, telling us that just push to the end of the race. So no team orders. We'll be separating Lewis and I from getting a 1-2 from McLaren. So we're up on Schumacher's second sector time. Heading into the chicane, the last 2 corners of the racetrack. Well, we'll take a bit of the front wing off.
Your front wing was taken some slight damage. Stay out unless it's causing you problems.
So Lewis definitely gaining on us with the warm tyres that he's had on for since the end of lap 1.
Easy. Watch you don't take each other off.
So there was contact between us, between the two. And I don't think Benji or Lewis would have liked that. I'm sure there'll be some words said at the end of this race. Depending if it happens again. So 3 laps remaining in the Canadian Grand Prix. So we take the chicane a little faster that time round. Penultimate lap now. So Vettel looks like he's running at the podium at the moment. And Grosjean is 5.3 seconds behind. We brake late, cut the corner. As we set the fastest first sector time again. So the car braking early. It's a Mercedes. I think it's of Nico Rosberg. It is. So we've pulled away from Lewis in this last lap. And looks like Charles Keats is going to pop out of the way as well. So we set the fastest lap of the race on the penultimate lap. Where that fresh rubber, as I said before, was going to kick in.
Great
compared to Lewis. We've really streaked away now. .2 seconds behind Lewis's. So purple's middle sector again. Got this to be up. So looks like we're going on to win our 6th race of the season. 3 races in a row once again. Let's take it against the pit wall and celebrate the Canadian Grand Prix. Fantastic race. Fantastic. We come home with the win. So both cars.
Great drive. You dominated the whole weekend. Pole and the race win. Fantastic.
So both McLarens coming home first, second once again.
You're still first in the Drivers' Championship. You're doing an excellent job.
So 78 points between Benji and Lewis. Sebastian Vettel sitting there in third by only 3 points. As we have a 128 point gap over Red Bull. We've gained 43 points in that race. Go back to the factory tomorrow and get the cars and just take couple weeks off before we head back to Europe. Alright, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like Benji's Facebook page, Mr. VT Films, for more updates on the European Grand Prix in Lavencia. Till next time guys, see ya.